They're probably live, right? There we go.
Where are you going? Don't leave me here!
3, 2, 1, go.
Josh, where are you going? Josh, stop!
I'm a bit annoyed right now. I just saw something kind of annoying me. So I'm not talking. That was bad timing to see it. Okay, so I recently ran a game, the no run, before I set the rules. I was like, hey, timing method right now, we're going to do ITA, but if the community wants, we can maybe do this in-game time. I don't know how accurate it is. It doesn't count this set of time in the game, so you can, like, you'd be cutting out early, you can do this, like, happy to change it depending on what people want. No one has replied to any of that, but someone has submitted a run, despite the board currently being set to ITA, with that in-game time. No comment, no nothing, just, yeah, it's this IGT. It's like, cool. The board's not in IGT. Why are you submitting in IGT? Without at least going to a forum and saying, like, hey, I think IGT is better. Maybe we should use IGT. I'd be like, yeah, sure, okay. If they'd just done that first. Or, like, at least have the ITA and the IG2. Like, why do you only have... Why do you not have what the board's set to? What? Look at the fucking board. Like... I get it if the run is from before a board is set up. This board's been up for a few weeks now. Like, I guess I should check. When was... Maybe the run is from a while back. They just didn't post it anywhere because it, oh, what am I doing? Because it's like, what was the point? There's no board or something, right? So you think you would just submit to ask for the board then? The board wasn't set up yet. But like I've definitely done that where I've like ran a game and then the same week someone sets up the board like within a day or two, and they set up different rules than what I'd been timing by, and mine like isn't valid anymore. I've definitely had that happen. Usually, like it doesn't matter because my time's way slower. So it's like, yeah, whatever. I had that happen with like Dawn of War, Dark Crusade, Necron campaign or something, but my run was like 4 hours and people went down to an hour and a half. So they're like, yeah, we don't give a shit that this is like not showing this part. We want a time because you did this like 7 years ago before the boards were ever set up. That's cool. Like it's last place on the board, no one cares. But like I get it, but also it's just a bit frustrating. Like just post in the forum saying, "Hey, we should use the IGT." Like when the rules say RTA and you're submitting IGT, it's like I don't know what you're doing. It just automatically immediately puts me on like why like it just immediately gives me a bad impression of the fact that you literally just didn't read the rules at all. Or you did and just didn't give a shit, ignore. Or didn't like try to, you know, reach out to where I've literally left a post saying like, "Hey, let me know if people want to change this, because if the community would rather, like, if people do start writing this and they'd rather do it another way, I'm down to do another way." There's just nothing. Like, this stuff is all publicly there on the board for communication, and it's just nothing. No, break the rule. It's like, come on, man. I'm trying. I'm trying to work with you, but at least give something back. God damn. And maybe they're a lovely, nice person who just thought didn't cross their mind. But it just, like, as I'm saying, it immediately puts you into, like, I don't think great. Yeah, it's from a day ago. If they want IGT, I'll do it. But it'll be really funny. Well, I see what my IGT was, because I did RTA. I'm pretty sure my video is showed it somewhere, but I can't find it. Okay, it's like a 6. It would be really funny if my GT was better, and I just like was like, yeah, okay, we'll change the time. You still don't have a world record, but it's like the type of thing that out of spite, I will like. If I'm gonna change it, I will take world record back just out of spite. Because I don't give a shit about running the game at all, but like, you're obnoxious. You get off the board. It's so petty, I know, but I've been sick for a week. I feel like shit. I don't have to do. Oh, sorry. You can probably hear me talking. Oh no, that I. Ooh, accidentally fat fingered the start button. Give her that. Oh, okay. Fat fingered my start button. I'm making salt flubs. I'm letting the salt distract me from playing correctly.
I'm gonna go look around. You just stay here.
I was mashing A to get out of that and accidentally turned and walked too close to the door, so it interacted with the door. I don't think I've ever done that one before. Normally the angle I move at isn't close enough to the door to hit that. That's more time loss. God, I hate that I can't talk about speedrunning on Twitter anymore without getting spammed by bots. It's so annoying. Like, you can't talk about going live at all without just getting bot spam. That's a pretty bad start. A few ad flubs. We still can easily PB, so. Why does this only ever want to play Sabaton? But only old Sabaton, too. It's never the new Sabaton. I hate to say it, but I don't think people understand how petty of a person I actually am when it comes to competition. Like, nothing makes me more competitive than being petty. Like, either being petty or having, like, a team that I can't let down. Those are the two things that really make me, like, really grind for it. Which is why I'm often not, like, super grinding world records for a ton of games, is because, like, I just have fun running. I don't need a top time. There's someone at the top, you know, if you see someone, like, sometimes I'll grind for a top time for fun, but not usually. Every once in a while, there's, like, someone who just kind of rubs you the wrong way. You're like, yeah, no, I'm gonna take this from you. You don't deserve it anymore. Sorry, you were a dickhead. It's gone. Which in itself is, like, dickhead behavior, so I understand if people would want to do that to me, too. Like, I should just reject the run and be like, hey, wrong timing method, dipshit. Like, that's, again, maybe a bit much. I'm definitely overreacting. Like, calling them a dipshit, I don't know them. I don't know. They hadn't looked up the rules beforehand or anything. Again, they might be a very nice person who just made a mistake. It's just, again, when you've had a bad week and you've been sick and then you're, yeah, you're in a bad mood and you have to deal with that and be like, okay, how is the best way to approach this? It's like, well, this sucks. I don't want to deal with this right now, but I guess I got to. You'll notice I'm also very specifically not saying what the name of the game is because I don't want anyone to like know who this person is or for them to get harassed. I don't know if they're a big streamer, I don't know if they're small. I don't know like anything about this person at all. I just see the name and the video. They seem to have pretty good production quality for their videos. That's like the one thing I saw like okay, they put time into the thumbnail. Unlike my meme thumbnails. I also don't really care about YouTube. YouTube I just use as an archive. I'm not a video creator. I just like to stream and speedrun and hang out. I'll put the archives up. But I'm not putting a ton of effort and beyond that because I don't care beyond that.
Hey, you're Curtis, right? Hello? Can I ask you something? I'm busy. Hey, man. How's it going?
Like the thing is, I should just reject the run, but I was open to changing the time and did say so, and that's the problem. Where it's like, if this is how people want to run it, I'm happy to change it, and would be if they just, reached out, and that's what kind of makes it the awkward situation of like, well, do I just change it anyways then and accept it, or do I reject it, which I probably should because it's, not following the rules, and you should be fucking submitting following the rules. Because while I was open to changing it, I had not yet at the time. It'd be really funny to reject it and then change the rules. And by funny, I mean mean, but according to their speedrun profile, they speedran games 6 years ago. Like one game stopped, and now I guess it's their first speedrun back. So like, okay, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that they're just like kind of new to being back in because it looks like they've only dabbled with speedrunning before, and that was like years ago. Maybe it was a spur of the moment. Oh my god, bad dog RNG. Time to lose some time. Maybe it's like bad timing. They were excited by GDQ, didn't look up. Like, as I said, I'm being annoyed, but I don't actually know anything about them. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'll just change the settings to IGT. Because at least then we have like 2 runs for the game. I'm still salty about it. And I'll probably at some point take that world record back, but quietly, because if I do it right away, people know who I'm talking about. And again, I don't want people to know who I'm talking about. And saying like, oh, it's a game I ran that no one else. I've ran so many random games that no one else has ran. I have like board leadership for it. It could be any of them. It could be any. So I feel like that's at least still anonymous enough. Like, it's someone. Wow, 2 dogs. That's really bad RNG. That's a reset. Like, someone probably could figure out if they really looked, but if they do at this point, that's just them being fucking weird.
Where's my squad? Are they here? Did they make it?
But, like, I'll have to change the settings and everything before I actually accept the run. They don't have to change everything later.
Hey, what are they doing? What's going on there? Hey, where are you taking me? No. Hey! No.
Yeah, it's basically a run I just did a blind run of and didn't put much effort into, so.
Hey, what is this place?
I also have,
No!
A big scared PB I have to look at and approve sometime. I see.
Hey, wait.
Alone in the Dark's really slowed down, especially with that last patch. Seems to have really turned anyone who is still thinking of playing it off. I do want to get a PC copy and grind it still, but I'll need to like figure out how to down patch. Um, I know we were talking about making a down patching guide. That hasn't happened yet. That's something on the docket too. I don't know how to down patch games though. I've never been able to get it to work. No matter how many guides I've followed, I can never down patch games. Like I've just Steam down patch has never worked for me. So I really need um I need Nico Height to make that guide because I just can't. Like the I'm decent. Like, if I know how to do something, I'm actually fairly good at making SOPs and stuff. But I need to know how it works to do it. Hey, Crispy, how's it going? Welcome on in. We're grinding. It's GDQ week, which means it's speedrun PB grind week, and the next week is casual speedrun chill week because we gotta make. This is the time to get speedrun viewers. I mean, not this week because this week probably. I'm probably doing this backwards. This should actually probably be chill speedrun week so I can learn new speedruns and mess around, and then next week should be grind week because everyone's done watching GDQ. Because right now, like, I'm competing with GDQ, but if I wait for everyone to finish GDQ, and then they're like, oh, homecoming world record attempts. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably doing this backwards. Shit. Yeah, well, continue this for a few hours, and then I'll maybe swap to learning a new run or de-ruster run, and then we'll like we'll change gears. This will be the casual speedrun week to practice and learn runs. That will then grind in next week. Yeah, GDQ just started. I haven't watched a lot of runs. I saw some of the Teal Mask Ogre Pond run, which was fun. Streamers and Couch had some fun gimmicks to really make like chat or sort of interaction entertaining. I caught some of that, and then I caught I didn't catch it live because I passed out from not sleeping for a week from my cold. But I rewatched Death Trope's Silent Hill 1 run today. It was fantastic. Shouts to Death Tropes, Maxi, Schmumbler, and Juho, who are all there. All but Maxi, members of Clock Tower as well. Yeah, I don't super catch up with GDQ. Mostly, like, I'll watch my friends' runs and stuff. Uh, but I do like when I just have nothing going on. Instead of, like, for the week it's on, instead of watching, like, I don't know, Cave Exploring Gone Wrong, I'll throw GDQ on instead, because sometimes I'll come across runs that look really fun, and I'll learn them and really enjoy them. That's how I got into the, was it the last? Oh, what's that game called again? I really enjoy it. I do want to go back and run it again. So, the last campfire. It was actually the end of SGDQ last year, I think, not AGDQ, and they were doing. This was with the old batch of GDQ hotfix shows. They ended the show and they did like the in-person thing ended, and then they did an online like showcase thing to give an idea of what their hotfix shows were. And Cutie Roo, who does, oh, I forget what the show was. I don't think it's around anymore, but it's like Comfy Games or whichever. It was the Comfy Game show. But Cutie Roo did Last Campfire, and it looked fantastic. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've never applied for hotfixing to get in. I don't think it works a lot of the time. Uh, all the times I've gone into hotfix have been Ecdysis doing like, hey, because Ecdysis likes to theme his horror shows around a theme. He'll be like, hey, I need someone to do like we're doing games based in schools. Uh, I need someone. You did detention. Can you do detention? I'm like, yeah, sure, cool, I'm in. That's like most of how it's been is like, hey, I need someone to fill this. I saw you played this recently. Can you do it? Kind of last like in a week or two. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm down. Yeah, X really cool. I really like that X goes like out of his way to invite a variety of streamers and try to like invite a variety of people. Like there's some people who show up more often than not, of course, because when you're the full time horror streamers who stream more often and have a large group of games and are always live and have GDQ ties or been on enough times, it's easier to get them. But I do like that Eck does go out of his way to try to get smaller horror runners and community members as well. I did get reached out to by one of the other show hosts for one of the newer shows. I forget what they wanted me to run and the name of the show, but I had to turn them down because it was on a Sunday when I would have been at work. I think it was like Sunday or Saturday. Like I would have just gone home from work because of the time zone thing, so I couldn't do it unfortunately, which I really would have liked to, but I don't have Discord open. Let me open Discord. I can probably.
Hello? Hello? Huh, that's strange. I'm gonna go look around. You just stay here.
Wait, the list for which? Game subs closed. I'm not sure what you're talking about exactly here. Also, sorry, I just got a message. Someone who was out to a card event thing I had was missing like $60 in cards after, but just got a message from them that they found their card or they've gotten their cards. Oh, non-binary only hotfix. That one, right? Yeah, yeah. Some of their stuff, like the list is late. Like I have to assume. I always feel like when it's coming up, if I'm not, contacted fairly early, I just assume I'm not in. Like even if the list's not out, like because they should tell you ahead of time before the list. Usually, I feel even if only a day or two. Ooh, 2 stabs. Good ING. But yeah, that's kind of really close. So missions closed. I mean, even how close the missions close is really close. But yeah, you think you'd get the announcements like around now, right? It shouldn't probably take more than a week. Although I get with GDQ started, maybe some of the some of the staff might also double as GDQ staff, so they might be actual. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If the hosts are at GDQ right now, it might delay it for an extra week, so we might actually not know until like the week before, which isn't great. It doesn't give a lot of time to practice the runs. Oh, that's a lie. I submit to one thing. I did submit to the first frame fatals, where I did fatal frame. And it was a disaster, and I'm so embarrassed by it. I'm never submitting again. Oh no. If I ever do, I'll have to learn Fatal Frame 2 and submit it, but yeah, that run was not good. I was having so many tech issues with that game running up. So that was on my old PC when it was starting to blue screen all the time. Like if I did certain things, so like my settings were super fucked to even get it to work. Because I also did, they had like a GD, like a hotfix as well. I did Homecoming the week before, and yeah, they were both. I'm so embarrassed about those performances. I barely got any practice in because I was mostly trying to fix my tech issues. I should have, when the tech issues came up, oh wow, I really got stuck on that corner. I should have canceled. I should have canceled. I think I put on such a bad performance, and it wasn't good. That's one of like the most embarrassing parts of my speedrun career. You could tell I was like super like stressed. It wasn't a good time. I don't think I'm a great entertainer too, so it's like hard for me to do marathon shows like that too. Depending on the run and like commentators, like Academy do what is the game called? The painter bloober one. Oh, I didn't hit my split key. Is it? Oh well, God, what's the game? The stupid bloober painter one. That game's garbage, and there's nothing to talk about running it. So like trying to do say anything, like there's nothing to say. It's a walking sim. It felt so awkward. And there is a really goofy glitch I actually didn't know about. So I didn't show it off, and yeah, like that felt bad. I should. This is what I'd known. That would have been fantastic. I would have given like something, but yeah, no, I just fuck that game. That game sucks. And the rules for that game, there's like some stuff where it's like, hey, there's some like loadout reload stuff to manipulate the game, and the mods are just like, yeah, no, we're just not gonna allow this because like load advantages. But it's like there's already load advantages, and then also you could make a load remover. And they're just like, yeah, no, we just don't want this. It's like cool. There's nothing interesting about the run now. And like I say that, but I actually like walking simulators. It's Layers of Fear. That is the game. I actually think it's kind of a chill run because it's a walking simulator. I just don't think it's a good marathon game. Like that's the thing. There's certain runs like walking simulator games I think are super chill to run, and they're fantastic if you just want to like have a chill stream and chat with your chat. But I don't think they're very good for marathon situations because there's not a lot of in-game stuff to talk about. But there's plenty of out-of-game stuff to talk about. Like right here, all this walking section, not much I can talk about Homecoming, but I can talk about these other topics really well during this time. It's a similar thing, except Homecoming at least has a bunch of other glitches throughout the game. Yeah, it's just like, what happened to sending out like a hey, we didn't decide to choose you this time? Like give me the courtesy to like let me know if I'm not in and stuff, right? I totally get that. That's like jobs too, though, right? No, no. the number of times I've not gotten or heard anything from a job, and they don't even like. It's just like, I guess I didn't get the job. I didn't hear anything. Like, I am so much more likely if I don't get a job, but the person's like, hey, thanks. Like, even if they send, like, clearly a mass produced email saying, like, hey, sorry, we decided not to go with you this time, I will respect that job so much more than the ones that just don't say anything. Like, the dogs are being super aggressive last run. Hope they don't be this run. Yeah, yeah, like they're at least acknowledging and they're letting me know so I'm not waiting. So I'm not like waiting on them and I can go with other options, right? Because if another job's like, hey, we'll hire you, and you're like, well, this is my second pick. I still haven't heard back from my first pick. Do I want to say yes right away because I haven't heard back yet? I might still get the other job that I want more. It's like, if they never tell you, you might wait too long and lose the first job, and then you're fucked. So like, being told no lets you like change your prospects, reschedule stuff for that time. It's like, yeah, like I'd like a like, hey, we decided not to go with you at this time, and then like if you want to know more, let me know, and then like get a more personal thing for anyone who wants it. Because like that knowledge is good to know too. Because if they're like, hey, yeah, you're right up on the game, and the way you wrote it up wasn't super catching, which so we weren't sure if your commentary would be as catching because you don't really have commentary in the video. Like if they said something like that, I'd be like, okay, that's something I can work on for future submissions, right? Like it's something you can get more from, right? Like that is something that'd be great. And I do get like they probably don't have enough staff to do that immediately because it needs to be whoever is doing the game submission council or whatever, because they're the only ones who would know, and they'd have to like sort of mark it down for each one as they go, which does add a bunch of extra time. Oh my, look at this, I can't get through. What? Hello? Um, homecoming? I guess my run's dead. Uh, okay. It literally gate kept the run. It's gatekeeping me. Literally. Wow. Yeah, because that's the thing too. Like, I know I've heard back feedback on some stuff where it's like, oh yeah, it's because this game is too violent for the sponsors, right? That would be good knowledge too. There's a lot of that stuff that'd be. Yeah, well, I get why Nintendo, right? Because there is a popularity degree too as a charity because you want as many people as possible to tune in. So you do want to like appeal to mass popularity more, which Nintendo will do. It does happen a lot. I get why, because like yeah, GDQ is no longer. I'm gonna say this, and I hope it's not controversial. But GDQ is not a. It's not a speedrun showcase event anymore. It is a like what it once was years ago. It's not. It's a charity event now, and so they're going to appeal to charity, and it kind of sucks because we don't really have just a good showcase. Yeah. We don't really have something that's just meant for showcase. That's what like online marathons are for these days. I will say their showcase shows are that still, right? But those are limited too because you have certain themes around the shows that you have to fit into. So there's still stuff that fits, like, slips through the cracks there. I'm really glad they still have Ecdysis in the horror one because a lot of times horror games do get overlooked in the speedrun community, right? Even when they do get into GDQ, they're almost always at, like, middle of the night, dead of night. Which to some degree, that's because they're actually a lot more popular in Europe circles. Like, when you if you want to be a popular horror speedrunner, you should stream at a time that's good for a European viewer base. You'll get more viewers. You look at the people who get into horror runs, a lot of it is much more like there's people from all over, but they do tend to be overall more popular in Europe. Yeah. Oh, and I have to oh, disaster after disaster. Yeah, like I'm in the same boat there. My work schedule changes a lot because I work retail, right? So other people's like I work around everyone else's holidays and stuff. Uh, because I work at like a game store that runs events, my schedule also changes around events where we may need more staff on or off, right? We have I just ran a tournament last Saturday. Like, and I had to be the one running it because the person who normally runs it's, somewhere else in the country right now. So there's stuff like that. My schedule shifts a lot because of that. It also means I usually don't have weekends off, which are usually big stream times because weekends are the best time for events and right. Right. I had for a while. I could stream. That's not what I wanted. I could stream Wednesday mornings before. Wait, what? Why did it pick the knife? Oh my god, I'm getting so trolled this run. Uh, some of it's my own mechanical flubs, but I'm also being trolled. But yeah, like I could stream Wednesday mornings for a while. I actually wasn't. I was using it for my hobbying time and streaming other times instead. Now I need to find other time for hobbying time that's coming into stream time because Wednesdays I now work in the morning to allow me to run an event in the evening. Yeah. If I got popular enough and made enough money that I could go to my boss and say, hey, I want to work part time 3 days a week, and I'm going to use the rest to stream, I probably would. The problem is, I'm never going to be that popular, and that's fine. But also, like, without doing that, I'll never get that popular. Right? A lot of my growth when I came back to streaming after quitting my old job was in the first few months when I wasn't working between jobs. And then when I did start this new job and was only part time at the beginning because lockdown meant hours still sucked. And I could stream a lot. But as we've ramped up with lockdown ending and everything, right? I mean, I'm not pushing for growth too, so that's a thing too, right? That's another reason there's not been no growth since then, but I this run's not completely dead yet. Miracle. Yeah, you sent me some of your bike times. Those were impressive. But damn, 212 kilometers. That's very impressive. I do want to save up and get a proper overlay for the stream, though. Like, that is one of the things I want to get for the stream. Make it a bit better. I got the slow jump. Yeah, I want to. I'm in an awkward place because I want to do more casual games and work on my backlog, but I also want to, I have a bunch of speedrun goals I want, but I don't have enough time to really, really do each. And when I do have time, it's awkward too because I've got other hobbies. This week I did have a lot of time and I probably should stream more, but like, I was sick all week. I couldn't breathe. I had pretty much lost my voice. Like, I sounded horrible. I could hardly talk for some of the days. And I did this thing where every morning I'd wake up and feel better and think I was better. And I'd be like, cool, I'm better again. Well, I'm supposed to work today. I'll go into work. And I'd go into work, and by the time my work finished, I'd go home and I'd feel miserable. My cold would be back. Like I'd get through the work day and like it would just slowly come back. And by the end, I'd be like, no, I need to go home. And I wore a mask, of course, because even if I'm like, hey, I'm better, it's like you can still be a carrier, so you don't just immediately go back to work with our mask. But I did that over and over again. And I worked 6 days this week. My one, actually, I worked closer to 9 days with one day off in between, which was the day I really got sick. And then every day after for like 5 or 6 days, I'd be like, oh, I feel better now. And then I'd go to work and make it worse again so I wouldn't recover. And I did that over and over again, and I just never got better because I kept tricking myself into thinking I felt better, going out, and then like I just wasn't getting the rest I needed. If that first day I had just called in sick, I would have been better for the rest of the week. Instead, I was just kind of miserable all week. But that was a big reason of why I wasn't streaming, was I just felt not great. Like, I was so tired every day after work that, like, my Ko-fi link broken? Hey, how is it broken? I haven't touched my coffee in months. Huh? I'll look into that. That's weird. That's really weird. Why am I stuck on? Why can't I back up? Excuse me? There we go. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what happened. I wonder if it's just like Twitch updated some of their formatting stuff, which is messed up. The co-host I think might be a dead site. I haven't used it in forever. I haven't looked. I think that site might be dead though. I heard it was struggling for finances. Yeah, I'm just still on Twitter anyways. No, co-host is still loading. Okay. I have to assume Twitch like updated their formatting or something if both of my links broke randomly. I'll just have to like edit that somewhere.
Where the hell are we? I don't know, Wheeler, but we have to keep moving.
I mean, like, maybe co-host updated and changed the way their links to people's profiles were. So maybe that's why that one's broken. Like, the sites themselves might have had updates. I'm stupid. What am I doing? Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Get out of my fucking way! Okay, yeah, this run's super dead. I'm like thinking about this instead of being like, oh yeah, I have to do asphyxia skip. Jesus Christ. He just blocked me all the way back up. This run is so dead, but since we're at the end, I may as well finish it for the end game practice. Blue Sky is just Twitter by the original Twitter creators, but it has some of the rules and stuff where it's like, hey, yeah, we get like rights to you or something. Like there was some, I forget what it was, but I remember looking and being like, this is weird and not great. I don't like this. There's like something for how like rights of tweets work or something. Oh wow, I went right. Okay, yeah, okay. What were you saying? Usually, when you drop that little bit, you have to aim before you get pushed off. But I accidentally swapped to a shotgun, and that pushed me off. I didn't know that was a thing actually. I didn't know shotgun model would push you off the ledge there, which is neat. That's good to know. Maybe that's fast. Instead of doing the aim, if you just turn around and swap to shotgun, maybe I'll drop you immediately. I'll have to try that. Maybe I shouldn't have quit because I could have tried that, but uh, I'm going to be right back. If I'm resetting this, I'm just going to refill my water and go to washroom quickly, and I'll be back.
Don't let me fall. Bad dream? Good luck, soldier. Thanks.
I miss your brother, Alex. Everyone's gone. We're never gonna find them.
We're going to Silent Hill. You won't be going anywhere till I get some answers. Hey, Josh. Where's my brother? What the hell are you doing?
We'll be safer underground.
Son of a...
Our sacrifices were in vain.
Break down the barricade. I'll cover you, okay? I never meant to hurt you, son. Going down?
You've been gone too long.
Fresh cold water for the throat. Since I'm talking so much. We have layouts. I think I should maybe make the chat stuff smaller. Let's move it. That's, that's not even what I'm clicking on. Move all this over into the corner. quickly. My screen is quite busy on this side. Yeah, I definitely need like a proper layout though. And everything's not just over the game. My game pinged. I'm getting pinged on Discord. I see why. Alright, well. I figured out why I was pinged and it did not matter. Alright, I meant to look into the co-host stuff and whatever. Oh well.
Hey, what are they doing? What's going on there?
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. So we have the light glitch. Everything's super bright.
Josh, where are you going? Josh, stop!
Okay, I was trying not to talk about the person earlier when I was talking about the speedrun thing. Dude's got like over 2K fucking Twitch followers. Nah, fuck that. I don't need to hide his fucking identity. He's got like 4 times my followers. I don't need to hide what game it is. So someone submit a run to Exanimum the Silent Call, and they submit in IGT even though the rules say ITA. But I was like, so I'm not hiding on the rules. I'm willing to change them if people do runs and want to. I made a forum post saying like, hey, give me your thoughts. There was no other runners at the time. I think the rules say something about it too. Dude just straight up submits an IGT time, doesn't reach out, doesn't mention anything, doesn't try to like communicate to be like, hey, yeah, I'd love it if we use IGT. Just submits it, and it's like that's not even the fucking. Read the fucking rules, man. And I was being cagey before because I didn't know anything about them. I didn't really like look in. I was just saying, yeah, it's a game I run because like, I don't want people to look this person up because what if they're like new? What if they're like a 10 viewer like new person who's never ran a game before? It's like no, they have 2K followers. There's some Dead by Daylight streamer. Nah, fuck that. I'll just say it fucking annoyed me. Being sick for a week and coming and seeing someone just like blatantly ignoring the leaderboard rules. And like, I have the olive branch held out. Like, hey, if you want these timing rules instead, just let me know. Just like ignores it. Just walks past and goes, I'm a record holder now. I don't assume they're actually doing that. I assume they just have reading comprehension issues or something I can't read. I don't know. But fucking, I'm like, god damn. I don't think they're actually that aggressive. I'm acting up right now for the comedic, the comedy of it. But I was saying earlier annoyed me, and I was really being careful to try not to like give away what it was because I'm like, oh, what if they're small? I don't want anyone to harass them. It's like, no, they're a big boy creator. I don't give a shit. I'll openly say that annoys me. The fucking. I've reached out to mods when I don't like their rules, and they're like, okay, well, we did what you wanted, but we made a miss category for some reason, which I think is fucking stupid too. I never got around to running that. I need to still, but it's one of those things where it's like, it's just been lower on my priority list. Because I played through the game casually as well, so I'm like, This is for a different game. I played through that game casually as well. And it was like, well, there's other games I want to play. I don't want to just stick with this one game right now. So I'm going to go back to it and do the run I was asking to have on the board, even though it's MISC only. That's on my list of stuff to do. I was thinking of doing it next week. Might do it later this week. I still have to go back to Jet Set Radio, but I think I'm going to do a lot of the... Yeah, because the rules. Time starts when game file is selected for a new game. Time ends once the game fades to black, and it's not set to IGT at all. Like it says nothing about IGT anywhere, which you have to actually quit out of the game and load a file to see your IGT. So it doesn't count the time in the very last section of the game, which is why, because I wasn't sure if it was on a timer or not, it's not. You have to like flip through a book and then it goes on to a timer to end. So there's almost nothing you have to do, but it's kind of a large amount of time that gets added. So I get why like people might not want one to do it, especially since that's not counted to IGT because there's no quick like there's no save point during it. So if you check IGT, you're actually seeing before that point, which is why it's like, okay, I'll do ITA for now because it's easier to retroactively check, like, add IGT and remove that than it is to, like, have to add it into runs that we're quitting out. Right? That is the thought process by going ITA anyways. And because there's, like, technically you can't just sit there and it'll end. You do have to do something before end, so there is gameplay inputs required still. Which maybe I could have ended when you finish flipping through the book, because you could just go AFK, but... But yeah, it's like, where did you get this idea that you could just submit IGT to the board? I'm actually going to reject it. Just be like, the board is RTA. It's like, what are you doing? I literally have a forum like, hey, let me know if you want to do a different timing thing instead. Could have reached out, could have posted there. No. Needs to crank their content out too fast. The respect thing. It's like, fucking respect your board mods. I say that, but I don't respect a lot of board mods. So actually, I shouldn't say that. That's pretty hypocritical of me. There's some board mods who I think should not ever have power. I love when someone's never ran a game before and they somehow get mod for it and they just set up the most convoluted nonsense rules. And then like hold the board hostage. You'll have like the first game community is like bad RNG. It has like good reasonable rules set for the first game, then the second game's like completely dead, held hostage or whatever, and then a new game comes out and like those people holding hostage get like series mod and stuff. That was one of the reasons I stuck with the Life is Strange. Why Well, I was gonna say that's one of the reasons I held series mod for Life is Strange so long, despite like not really running it anymore past some of the ILs, was because there was a lot of people asking for it who were just like they didn't put any work in, and they were like kind of dickheads. I mean, a lot disappeared for a while too. Like I would always hand it off to people, but I'd stay on in case work was needed. Because, like, we did have some good people. Like, Tokens was fantastic, but Tokens just kind of disappeared all of a sudden. So we needed someone new, right? But I had people asking for it who had never run the game, and they're like, well, I just want it on my profile because it looks good. I'm like, that's not good. And then we had, like, the person for the Captain Spirit who tried to... They set it up separately, not as the series. The same time I added to series, because it got, like, shadow dropped or whatever. and they were throwing a fit that I was like stealing their game or something because I was the one giving the rights. So like this person hasn't ran it, I have it. I'm like, yeah, but I'm the series mod who's running the series. Like clearly, if your opinion is someone stealing it because they're trying to get it hooked up to the series it is an overarching part of, uh, and you haven't like they never even reached out to me. If they reach out saying like, "Hey, I did the run. I tried getting mod. Do you mind having me modded and me setting up the categories?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure." But instead, they went to like Twitch mods and tried to act like I was stealing the run from them, and I was pissed. I still went with like using their setups for categories and stuff because again they had ran it and I'm reasonable. But like that pissed me off so much. I'm like, you're never getting serious mod. Like fuck. Like if you jump to that kind of conclusion, you do not deserve mod. You need to understand that usually people aren't in bad faith. Like I assume this guy doing the IGT thing wasn't in bad faith. I said that earlier. I I tried to assume it wasn't in bad faith. I just think, even if it's not in bad faith, it's kind of tasteless to not read the rules and it's obnoxious. But I'm not here saying like, oh, I think they're a bad person. They probably aren't. They're probably like a fine person who's just like from their speedrun profile, they probably just don't understand speedrunning. And I just, trying to make some like GDQ related content. And it's like, I get it. It's the grind, whatever. But please read the rules. Like, being a speedrun mod is like so thankless for no reason, and it sucks. Like, I don't know why I still mod for games. I hate it. My favorite was some people did some runs of Secrets of Radicon, and I'm like, oh, I ran that game years ago. I'll set up a board. So I submit the board with my run, because I'm like, oh, people did runs of it. Cool. Maybe there'll be some interest. I'm not the only one. I guess I'll make a board. I set up the board, and I get a message from someone saying I stole their like board, and why the hell did I get when I haven't even run the game? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I ran the game like 7 years ago. Like I've got this time, and they're like, they're pissed because they're like, you're just sitting on it, setting it up. It's like I got it at like 3 a.m. for me. I've been asleep, man. Like fuck off. And so I bet if I can find his run, it still says former world record or something because he like was submitting. He had his YouTube video saying world record. I'm like, bro, my time is lower than yours, and it's like 7 years old. You don't have world record, so he changed it to former world record. It's like that's not a former world record. You never had world record. Fuck off. Like that guy was so fucking stupid, and that's just like some of the stuff you have to deal with. It's so people will just throw hissy fits. And again, I'm assuming like I'm making a mountain and a molehill of this person. I don't think they're being malicious. I think they just wanted to make GDQ related content. I'm just peeved because they didn't read the rules. And it's like, damn, dude, please, there's one thing you had to do. One thing. But yeah, like I finally gave up Life is Strange series mod because I couldn't justify holding it when all I did was set up games and game categories for people, which like I do. I would do board maintenance. I constantly did board maintenance while I sat on mod, even though I didn't run the games. What I do with like Alone in the Dark too, although I actually run Alone in the Dark games now. That was definitely questionable. Why the fuck was I the Alone in the Dark series mod for so long despite never running a game? I don't know, but I ran the new one and I ran 2008 now, so at least there's like some justifiability to it. No one ever wanted series mod. People would come in and be like, "Can I have mod for this one game?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure," and they'd be like, "Yeah, I don't want series mod though." I'm like, "Okay." Like I only run this game. This is the one I'm interested in. And like I did a decent job in making sure the games had mods at least. I didn't hit my split key. Whoop. That was from back in the days where you didn't need a run to get mod, which is really funny. Because I think I got it because I at the time I had learned the Alone in the Dark New Nightmare route, and then my game broke, so I never had a recorded run because I submit for it like as I was like just learning the last 5 minutes of the run, and then like there was some update or something that broke the game, so all the textures broken. They were all gray blobs. And I eventually fixed them, but I changed all the buttons to look like Dreamcast buttons, and they were all in Spanish for some reason. Even though like everything else was in English, it was super weird. But I never got back to it. That's one of the games I keep meaning to go back to running. I recently added a console thing on it separate from PC because I realized console runners might want to run. Because I still do maintenance run. I still check runs because I at least know what the run looks like. That's one of the games that's been on my list forever that I need to actually like run properly, like learn and grind runs for. Here I am doing Homecoming instead. Tisk tisk. At this point, I'm just trying to get one of my world records back. I can't let Mumbler have the sweep. I need to give hope to the boards. I missplit that. I'm not taking the late split. It'll mess up. It probably would have said this run was a PB and mess stuff up, so backtrack and move it. But yeah, anyways, I'll change the run to actually be IGT, submit it just so we have actual multiple runners, and then I'll take world record. Because I have one blind run. That's like the level of time I put into running it. It's just one single blind run. It's bad. I'll actually like grind it for a day or something. Not even for a day. It's like a 15-minute run. I'll grind it for like an hour. No, no. Why am I going into the wall? No. God damn it. Why did it pull me into here? Oh, shit. Okay, well that's that kills the run because I fell down into like the other section of the house, which takes me out back again, and then I have to go back down. Right, and then back here, like I've definitely lost more than the 30 seconds. I could right now swap to that other game and just get world record back. I could do that. I'd like to finish a run though. My runs keep dying to like goofy stuff. Like that last one. I don't think I've ever clipped straight through that wall and fallen down there. Three, two, one, go. Why is it? I fucking hate Spotify. Why does it always just go, alright, we're just gonna play Sabaton? Nothing but Sabaton and only old Sabaton. Like, what the fuck? I swear to God, it's always like 2 or 3 songs in a row. I think it's snack time after this next run. Every 2 hours is a good time to take a break, get up, stretch, snack. And we're coming up on 2 hours, so probably after this run,
Someone brought me here.
we'll do a snack break.
Robbie was here. They lied. Find Robbie. I want my toy. Guess you're not my friend.
Bad dream?
Anyway, so how's everyone doing? Anyone see any cool games on the Steam summer sale? I'm not gonna lie, I barely look at Steam anymore. I just go to Fanatical now that I've discovered that site. I just pick up weird indie games for like $1 or two. I find some bangers like Bisa Maravilla Island. That was a fantastic find on there. I have such a massive backlog though, it's insane. Which is probably why I want to like really work on getting through my casual game backlog. I also have my big speedrun backlog. Ooh, that's a good way to go about it. Just focus on one console at a time. I should maybe do that. I'm stuck. Yeah. Yeah, I've still not played Last of Us. I'd like to pick up the original Last of Us, like the original PS3 copy. Don't know how interested I'd be in any of the others, but if I remember, the first one was a decent speed run. I remember watching someone run it back in the day, although I don't. The game might have also, like, the run might have morphed a lot since then. Maybe I should do a game backlog thing and just go from like my oldest console to my newest. That could be fun and neat. But then it's a lot of retro gaming for all, and that runs into retro gaming. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I've just been doing Twitter polls and just throwing up random games I own. That's how we got to Oninaki. Yeah, I have to check my, I need to check my thermostat after this because we've been having issues with it resetting randomly and, like, setting itself super high. And I have to check on it, like, a few times throughout the day to make sure I haven't done that. It's really weird. I'm still playing. I'm playing a lot of weird indie games, but there are games I'm picking up just to speedrun too. Like I have no plans to play them casually. They just look like they might be neat speedrun games. That's like why I picked up Beast of Maravilla Island and look comfy, and it was. But I've definitely picked up a bunch that I want to stream eventually too, and some I want to stream and speedrun. First things first, though, I've got to sort all this Pokemon crap on my desk and get out of the way so I can use my 3DS capture card again, because it's all where my capture card setup goes. So I want to play any handheld games. I think when I buy like physical games, I'm gonna try to just like play them immediately. Just be like, yeah, this is my next stream game. So I don't sit on them for ages. I'll let my PC ones be the ones I sit on for ages. The thing is, too, though, I'm in this weird spot where it's like, oh, if I want to grow my channel, I guess I should just play a bunch of like AAA games casually. Like playing Beast of Maravilla Island casually and then speedrunning it, I'm not gonna get any viewers. Like no, like I'll get viewers of people who already follow me, but like you're not gonna get new people. If you want new people, and it's like I gotta do casual playthroughs of all the Resident Evils or something. Yeah, it seems super boring, but like that's the awkward thing. That's how it feels like you have to do to grow because it's similar to like GDQ. It's like I have to play the like popular stuff because people are gonna be looking in those games and for those tags more. I have to play like the flavor of the week. I'm like, that doesn't seem worth it. Yeah, that super doesn't seem worth it to me. The only like trending game I played while I was trending was like Alone in the Dark, and even that I didn't run it at the time to get viewers because I was busy doing moderation stuff for it, so I didn't have time to really do runs. Just I have a few. But like in theory, if I want to grow, I need to like whenever the next big horror game comes out, which will probably be Silent Hill 2 remake. I'll need to buy it, immediately play through it casually, and then immediately go to grinding speedruns of it and try to get a top time. That's as a horror speedrunner, that's like what you have to do to grow. I'm like, but I could play like something funny. I could play Monster High New Ghoul at school. Why did that button not press? What?
Hey, you're Curtis, right? Hey, man. How's it going?
Oh, that's the other thing I need to commission. I need to commission like a just chatting screen too. Like you know how like a lot of YouTubers have the like them in the center. It looks like they're in a room just chatting stream with chat. I need to get one of those scenes set up. When I do breaks, I can like flip over to that. I need to play my lead rank placement sometime too. Damn, 3 rolls to get through. That's unlucky. No. Late split there. Whoops. Oh no. We're choking it. I don't know why I'm screwing up that clip so much recently. I used to be super consistent at that. Oh, my eyes got real tired all of a sudden. Struggling to keep them open. Still green.
Has to be right.
No, wait a second. Oh. I only have to save 10 seconds for world record. I really should not be resetting when I look at my best possible times still. Had some real silly stuff happening though, so. No. Not like this. Oh, that was slow. That wasn't good.
All right, Wheeler, I made it in. I'm gonna look around.
Okay, that was pretty good though. That there, I made up for it a bit. That was clean. That last clip in the out of bounds.
God, where the hell are we? I don't know, Wheeler, but we have to keep moving.
I could probably get to more of my backlog if I played games off stream, but I really don't. I started playing Firewatch off stream. I just haven't gotten back to it to finish it, which I really should. Oh, I did the thing again. Fuck. Oh, I just killed the run. I've been doing too much New Game Plus again, so I'm just like autopiloting. Completely forgetting to do Asphyxia skip. At that point, I maybe should have just fought Asphyxia. I still lose a bunch of time, though. Oh, what am I doing? This was a good run, too. I'm trolling. I'm trolling so hard. I can't believe I've done this 2 runs in a row now. What am I doing? Wait, why did I swing? Oh, I almost missed that door. Okay, well, PB's still possible, even though I threw like, so much time there. I should have been saving time there. The fact that I only lost like 20 something seconds going the wrong way for a bit there, oh, I should have saved so much time. We should be like minus 30 something right now. I was gonna take a break on this category once I got world record again, but I swear to God, if this is world record, no, 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 no. Not with that in it. I almost hope something happens that completely kills the run. I say Rise, I'm fumbling a clip. Oh wow, that didn't work. Wait, what? Wait, why am I coming back in? Huh? Okay. Now that took me so many tries. I kind of wish something would just kill the run, immediately kills the run. Hey, let's go. The sad thing is this probably wouldn't have even killed the run if I hadn't gone the wrong way in the last part. This horrible time where it's still being PBable. I mean, it's still PBable too. Oh my god. We can PB by 1 second, supposedly still. Even though I've like thrown like a minute in the last 2 splits. That's insane. There's so much time save to be had if I just don't choke for no reason. Now let's go for a segmented clip just for the meme. No, I was actually clipping. They were too aggressive though. We almost had the segmented clip. I'm missing like every headshot right now. Yeah, I wish like all of those shots, at least I got one headshot on each of them. I was clipping. Oh. Oh my god. Wait, that's not working. What? Is that not pushing me back out like it should? Am I stuck on something in this wall? Should be able to just back myself out here with the shotgun. What's going on? Okay, well, apparently I backed myself back in instead, and then super... Okay, well, we're on the super dead, because this is being really troll. This whole end section is being atrocious. Perfect first phase. Let's go. I've been failing that a lot lately, so... At least it's good practice. Get that. I didn't shoot early enough on that one, though. It lagged a bit and there's some frame drop. Oh my, wait, what? She did 2 spits in a row immediately? What the fuck? Oh, okay, I'm missing like all of these shots. She's doing these like instant attacks. I'm gonna die actually. Yeah. Yeah, because that hits you even if you try to dodge it half the time. Swap to a fucking rifle. Oh my god. I actually didn't die. I trolled that fight so hard. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. That is atrocious. We finished the run though. Thank god. We're 2 hours in, so we're gonna snack break. And I will be right back. Everyone's snacking well. Take this time to get up and move. Grab a snacky or a drink. I like doing this for a few minutes every like 2 hours or so. It helps stop the stream from seeming like overwhelming. Granola, granold. Luminous. Alright, almost done our snack break. Just gonna refill my water and then I'll be back and we'll be good to go. Alright. That's stop throwing the runs. That's this VOD's gonna get muted because no, it's just you can't let the credits run. I have to like I can't if I have to go AFK after the cutscene. I have to do it before because I can't let that credit song run. It's flagged. Which is really annoying.
Where's my squad? Are they here? Did they make it? Hey, hey, talk to me. Say something. Oh God. Oh God. Hey, what are they doing? What's going on there? Hey, where are you taking me? No. Hey! No. Where am I? Hey, what is this place? Hey, where are you taking me? No! Where am I, man? Hey, wait. Where are you going? Don't leave me here!
Light Yagami Uwu. That's such a good bot name. Holy shit. Amazing. 3, 2, 1, go. We just got visited by Light Yagami Uwu. Let me change the playlist. What the fuck? It's literally like here's 5 gorilla songs in a row, but they're all B-sides. I'm like, what? I don't think changing playlists is helping. Maybe. I think Spotify just sucks. And whatever they've done to their algorithms gone worse. I knew hard drives so I can start just like porting WAVs and just go back to foobar. Damn, there's a bunch of them today. The real horror is the bots in our chat. Especially when they have a death note, apparently. It will. I forgot to get rid of the break text, didn't I? Shit. Second. Snack break's over. We're in the middle of a run. Shit. Thankfully, I remember that right away. And by right away, I mean like 3 minutes in. It'd be embarrassing if it was up the whole time. What the fuck was that? That camera angle is like right in the light source or something. That was weird. That was orange. Like we looked into the sun for a moment. It just wrecked our retinas.
They brought me here. They told me Robbie was here. They lied.
Is there anything I can do?
Find Robbie. I want my toy.
I haven't seen any toys around here.
Guess you're not my friend.
Okay, I'll go see if I can find him. Petri? Feels strange to be back here again. Hello? Hello?
Mm.
That's strange. I'm gonna go look around. You just stay here.
Well, Not a great angle there. I'm not gonna lie, that whole last, like, since we got into town, I've not even been looking at the game. I've been reading the synopsis to the movie A Lonely Place to Die. That's... Sounds like a really wild movie. Don't ask me why I was doing that. Because during those unskippable cutscenes, I look at Twitter and someone mentioned the movie, and I'm like, oh, what's the synopsis? I play better when I'm not paying attention to the game, I swear to God. Ah, bad luck. Ooh. Had bad RNG, but decent RNG? Like, attack RNG is bad because it almost always hits you, but somehow it didn't, so... It's fine. Nah. I didn't wait the half second to hope he had hit me while I saw iframes. That's fine.
What's that guy doing?
Yeah, I'm not talking much this run. Because besides that whole reading the synopsis of Lonely Place to Die, I do want to try to focus up a bit. I want my PB. I kind of want to get this stream, so... This might be a long stream. We'll see. What? Like teleported back or something. That was weird. It's fine. Three rolls, not good. We were really stuck there. Ooh, gold. I think it's fake. I think I splitted late, but whatever. Split. Why did I swap off a knife? No, don't come back through. Excuse me? No, why did I come back through? This music's about as intense as I feel right now. No, that's a bunch of wasted time. It seemed really good, and then somehow we clipped back, and we got like pulled back through to the wrong side again. They're going that little bit of extra distance. Less than ideal there. Should be fine still, though. I'll gift anyone who can guess where this song is from a copy of Be Some Maravilla Island. You have until the end of this song, though. There's like a minute left. If you know, you know. Old school viewers will know. Alright, too late, song's over. That was from Remember Me, the first game ever made by Don't Nod Entertainment. I really want to go back and speedrun that game again one day. Oh my god, why am I clipping into that wall instead of the pipes? That's awkward. But it's just really long, especially since you can't skip cutscenes. Yeah, I figured we'd be losing a decent chunk of time here. I made some oopsie daisies. That was slow too. At least I didn't mess it up.
This has to be right.
Ah, crap. Huh? Huh? Excuse me? Sorry, what? Okay, Run's dead. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, we got the super fast one, so maybe that helps out a bit. Gotta nail everything here after that. I say immediately not nailing one of them.
All right, Wheeler, I made it in. I'm gonna look around.
Okay, this time, asphyxia skip. Don't troll.
We need to keep moving.
There we go. Why, I fell down. One more walk would have been it. Alright, we're still in this. I managed to do everything else well enough to make up for that one clip being like a 20-second time loss.
Josh, wait.
Two more clips, two more fights. Let's go. Well, more than two more clips, but like four more clips. Okay, I was not moving at all. That's annoying. Okay, this is going really slow. We got it, but I don't know that there's... Like, that's really gonna hurt PB chances. Here is where we had a bunch of the time save. And we're losing time instead. They'll be doable, but we're gonna need, like, perfect. That doesn't help. I don't want to see bad RNG like that. Okay, good first shots. Oh my god. Oh, he's dodging everything. What the fuck? Every time I shot, he'd like twitch to the left a bit. Okay, well that's really bad because I don't have enough shots to just double tap this guy, so I actually have to... Alright. Yeah, and that didn't... Damn. If that... Damn it. Okay, I need this to be like first try, but... I think it's over. I think PB is very dead. I'll try, but... Okay, that was good. Wait, rifle? What? It just wouldn't pick it up. Okay. Yeah, run's dead if I can't clip through this door. Excuse me. Fucking... Yeah. Yeah, we threw it. That church threw it, unfortunately. And we got the perfect first phase too. I whiffed that shot. That's awkward. I whiffed that shot too. And those shots all hit iframes. Okay, well. Panicked on the... What the fuck? She's just... stuck, I guess? Wait, what? She's... She's just like stuck and not moving. What? I've never seen that before. She tried to do the grab. She like got herself stuck in the wall. I wonder if even if there's a way to manipulate that, I don't think it's faster because I had to use a knife. Yeah, that fight was bad. Like a 36-27 is not terrible. But we did throw that round, which is unfortunate. We church choked. Apologies.
What are you doing? Get away from me! No!
Sorry, I'm coughing up Liam from when I was 6 still. I've got Qatar. Qatar. Which I assume is how you pronounce it because it's like the phlegm in your throat. Qatar. Disgusting sounds, I know.
Josh! Josh!
We've run it back.
Where's my squad?
3, 2, 1, go.
Josh, is that you? Bad dream? Feels strange to be back here again. Hello? Huh, that's strange. I'm gonna go look around. You just stay here.
What the? That's not where I want to go. I need to stop waiting. It's not working for me. Am I going up? What am I doing? Wow, I got bit. And I fucked up the combo somehow. Alright, I guess maybe the bit fucked up? I don't know. Yikesies, though.
Josh! Don't let me fall! Petri? Good luck, soldier. Thanks. Ma,
I miss your brother, Alex. Everyone's gone. We're never gonna find them.
we're going to Silent Hill. You won't be going anywhere till I get some answers. Hey! Josh! Where's my brother? What the hell are you doing?
We'll be safer underground.
Son of a...
Our sacrifices were in vain.
Break down the barricade. I'll cover you, okay? I never meant to hurt you, son. Going down?
You've been
Alright,
gone
well.
too long.
Back in we go.
Where's my squad? Are they here?
I think after this run, I will probably swap to New Game Plus just to change things up a bit.
Hey, talk to me.
Maybe? I don't know. I want that PB, so it's like,
Hey, what are they doing? What's going on there? Hey, where are you taking me? No! Hey! No! Where am I? Hey, what is this place? Hey, where are you taking me? No! Where am I, man?
oh, you know what we'd do? What we'd probably do?
Where are you going? Don't leave me here!
Where's, sorry, blowing my nose. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. I've set up on my other stream. I turned off, so you hear game sounds, no more sound. That's because I'm watching Doki Bird on the other stream. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna watch another stream while I do this. It's gonna. The mindless is going to be more mindless. And it'll work, trust me. This is how I always PB, it's watching someone else.
Josh, where are you going? Josh!
Oh, that seemed like a bad roll angle. Oh no, okay, it's not too bad. Okay, that was bad. I didn't turn my light off, but we got hit in iframe, so it's fine.
Joshua, is that you?
I'm busy. Go away.
What are you doing here?
I want my toy.
How did you get here?
Someone brought me here. They told me Robbie was here. They lied.
Is there anything I can do?
Find Robbie. I want my toy.
I haven't seen any toys around here.
Guess you're not my friend.
Okay, stay here.
Unlucky.
What's that guy doing?
I totally forgot to skip that.
busy. Hey, man. How's it going?
I closed my eyes for a second, got stuck on a corner. Whoops. I am definitely getting tired though. I might take a longer break after this run. Like actually end the stream break. Still recovering from the cold and everything. I'm talking a lot less because my throat's been getting more sore the more I've been streaming and talking, so. that was not great. I hit B like 3 times. Weird. Not a great time, but okay. It was a bit slow, but it's fine. First try at least.
All right, Wheeler, I made it in. I'm gonna look around.
Okay, this is all been pretty good so far. Not the best on the load-in, but still not bad.
God, where the hell are we? I don't know, Wheeler, but we have to keep moving.
I felt like I messed up really bad. I'm amazed that clip worked. Okay, nailed that. Let's go.
Josh, wait!
Got the perfect amount of blind aims. We need a good church here, though. We have a lot of time save potential in church. And then to the end. We just need to bring it home. Oh no, that would have been it. That would have been it. It didn't let us through. Oh no, we're throwing it. We're throwing it. Okay, I just threw the run really badly. That's a shame. If that clip worked, this run would have been nuts, but... We just threw it so hard. God damn. Okay, well, PB is still possible, but it's gonna be rough. A good fight so far. Oh, we nailed that though. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's hope. Alright, just need the fight. No, I fucked it up. Okay, still 3 shots. Still 3 shot. Actually, it's not too bad. So the second shot didn't go iframes. We have a shot. It's a tiny bit slower because the spit animation, but wait, that hit me? Bullshit. Okay, well, he still got the shot, so it's seemingly fine. Let's fucking go. I threw that run so hard and we still made it. Oh. I told you, all I had to do is start watching a different stream and only half pay attention to the run. That's all I had to do. Stop getting in my own head about it. God, we lost so much time on church too, though. This run can be so much better. But I'll take it. I'll take it. That is not great, but it is new world record. So I will take it. New PB, new world record. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Made the 4 hours worth it. Ah. That end fight. I got so lucky. There was 2 shots where it looked like I had hit iframes instead, but I actually got the damage through. Oh, I was so lucky. Well, now what do I do? Where is I gonna post those splits? Here, right? Alright, so, I was saying I was probably gonna take a break after this run for a bit, rest my voice and stuff, and I think, that's a good run to take a break on. We got that good PB. Technically world record. I will take that. I am happy to take that. I'll probably take a break for a while. I might be back tonight. I might not. I might not be back till tomorrow. It depends. I am pretty tired still. I have not slept well like all week. Still kind of sick, not really, but sort of. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go like shower and make dinner and stuff, and then maybe come back after. We will see. Um, but yeah, for now I'm just gonna head off. So thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out and chatting. I will catch you when I get back.